It's week 3 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see Stephon Diggs. He's one of the league's best, currently 3rd in the NFL in receiving yards. It's the Texans and the Jags, next on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Jacksonville. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft. It's Trevor Lawrence.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Open man, that's Duvernay. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down. To throw is Lawrence. Duvernay with the grab. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Lawrence now. His throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That is brought in. And he will score. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his first touchdown of the new year. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Stroud begins with a pass. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll look deep here for Diggs. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. Well, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. It is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Jags offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now whistles here and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. Second down, Lawrence. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Now here's Lawrence. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Lawrence. That's caught once again by Ingram. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Lawrence now on 2nd down. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Duvernay in motion. This run straight ahead for Etienne. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Now second down throw for Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Olsen and Debo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. To the goal line and in. Devin Duvernay. Touchdown Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Texans offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. A flag is down. It's a gain of a yard. But let's check the call. Dell motioning over. They'll go play action with Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back into... Always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7th. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Kirk is the motion man. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So after 1, it's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Lawrence. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On first down, Lawrence. This one hauled in by Thomas. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On first and 10, Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Now a handoff, ETN, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
To the right side, and Kurt's got him. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. They'll run it here with ETN. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. From a little closer, here's second and goal. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on second and goal. But the fullback trying to power it home. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Can the defense do it again from the 1? Third down now and goal. Over the top. He's got it. Brenton straight. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a toss as they look to run. He's got it. That's a 1st down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the 1st down.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now, Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen here. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down. Stroud to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Stroud. That's complete to Diggs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Down inside the 10. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the 1st...
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Texans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans draw closer here. It's 21-14. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Keelan Robinson to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end screen. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and that's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The Texans offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. On 1st down, it's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. A 2nd down throw for Stroud.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And it's the Titans on top as that one draws close to halftime. DeAndre Hopkins, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Baker Mayfield has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium. See what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Xavier Worthy, a touchdown reception. The Jags were treated to a strong first half from their franchise quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. He got off to a hot start with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, threw another for good measure in the 2nd quarter. So he has been on target throughout. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. This returnable from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Texans offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. To throw is Stroud. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Etienne. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Texans offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
And a nice run. He's got a 1st down tackle made right at the 35-yard line. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud digs on the reception. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Stroud going to set up to throw. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. Now a toss play, running left, it's Mixon. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Stroud. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 21 apiece.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Robinson. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to get back at it. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Lawrence now to throw on first down. Duvernay with the grab. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second down and 8. Lawrence. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Lawrence now to the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player, and when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Lawrence. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
A 38-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 24-21 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. Here's a 2nd and 12. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. Here's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here comes Jackson on the return. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Here's a designed run. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's ETN. And he'll get about 5. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They go play action for Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. 3rd and long. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board?
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Cade Stover. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run here. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll try and get there on the ground. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Duvernay in motion. On first and 10, Lawrence. He'll take off again.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6. On the handoff to TTN. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And he's in. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by little is good. And the Jaguars tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On 2nd down, Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And the Jaguars are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Lawrence going to keep this himself. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They put Strange in motion. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Kirk is the motion man. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Logan And Cook on the punt for the Jaguars.
So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.